quite the lineup for Egypt, with the third string match between Yusuf Solomon and Tristan Worth.
How good this Egyptian team are. And I've seen them play the last couple of days. A formidable opposition, but last court, last 16 of a World Championship, men's championship. So you got to come out and just pretty much give it your all. 4-1, Sally.
Yes, Gronewald is more than holding his own.
Down. Hand out, 2-4.
That's a great volley drive there.
3-4.
So Gronewald might have to. Oh, it's a great cross-court nick there off the serve.
Well, it was a bit of a weak serve, wasn't it? You got to punish those. Take the opportunities when
Definitely.
they come.
Yeah, but the World Men's Team Championships, you play all the way through. So there's a lot of squash left after this round.
Hand out, 8-9.
It's very unique in that. Yeah, just a backswing let there.
Player review.
Could be a stroke here. He did catch him on the backswing. He was in a strong mid-court position there. So let's see what the video ref comes back with this decision. I'm thinking stroke, Sally, but I haven't been getting a few wrong this week.
Oh, there you go, stroke. So you were right on this occasion, Glenn.
Game to Solomon, decision overruled.
I've actually held
11-8, game to Solomon.
Yes, so first game to Egypt.
1 game to love.
Yes, and we've seen that with quite a few of the younger players that are coming through from the lesser known nations.
It was one of the first drop shots he hit in the tin there. In the right position to play that shot.
Yes, probably just needed to shorten his swing a little bit.
Yeah, or just get the racket head just through that ball a little bit more, I think. There you go, another nice cross-court lob there. Loses the point this time, though.
Yes, you don't want to hit anything loose against Solomon.
4-2.
Yeah, I think England probably just, I mean, they are Egyptian, so maybe it's a shot that they practice in Egypt as part of their repertoire.
Yes,
great
we were.
hold.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, we were saying that actually, that the El Shabaghi brothers get the best of both worlds, having their formative years in Egypt, and then they've lived in England for such a long time now.
4-10, game ball.
Mini comeback here.
Down. 11-4, game to Egypt.
Yes, and
Egypt leads 2 games to love.
Pretty comfortable win there for the Egyptian in the second game.
Nice and early while he's fresh. Great shot.
He knows what to do. He knows where to hit it.
Hand out, 2-1.
It really is just an intensity, and it feels really good when you guess right.
It's an educated guess sometimes. So there are certain patterns that you work on to be able to move to one side of the court. Oh, that's a great shot.
Hand out, 5-3.
And yes, 6 match balls for Solomon.
11-4, match to Egypt.
Beautiful way to finish for the Egyptian.
11-8, 11-4, 11-4.
And there we have it. Egypt taking out the first match of the day. The number 3s, Yusuf Solomon, beating Damien Grunwald 11-8, 11-4, 11-4 in 26 minutes, 3-love. Right, and next on court we have world number 4 Mustafa Asal taking on De Wold van Niekerk.
Tends to come back half court, so.
He's got a wonderful movement for a big guy, hasn't he? I mean, there's some criticism of him that he doesn't clear the ball, but his movement to the ball looks so relaxed, and it just looks as though he's using the minimal amount of energy to get around the court.
He's very smooth when he's running. He's very explosive as well. I mean, he's probably one of the hardest strikers on the tour, and that's from and that can be from a short swing. And there's that power there down that forehand wall there.
Right side.
Oh, I think that's one of his best shots, that straight drive.
Nice lob. Oh, the lucky nick on the cross court.
He doesn't even need that, does he?
10-6.
You should give that back.
Game ball.
But when you're playing those cross courts, you're aiming to hit the ball close to the side wall, aren't you? So you're going to hit the odd one here and there.
11-6. Game to Egypt. Egypt leads 1 game to
A few years before me, I think. The
Don't
rackets
start on about the wooden rackets.
Okay, well, whatever you were using, they were a lot heavier than the rackets I use today. And you certainly can't play the shots today 40 years ago like you can play the shots that some of these guys.
And they all do that basically every second or third shot when they're at the front, don't they?
And out.
That's a great cross-court nick there from Asal.
I mean, we look about the same age, don't we?
Maybe the court's gotten smaller, because back in my day it seemed a lot bigger. Some nice exchanges here. Great width.
And out. 4-7.
Taking the ball in quite early here on a number of occasions.
Yeah, he looks like he's warming to the task, isn't he?
Yeah, and there we go to close that game out.
Into Egypt. Egypt lead 2 games to love.
And Mustafa Asal, he has so much to his game. He can do everything. He can rally, he can play the long one, as we know. We've seen many of those matches on the tour. He's explosive, he can hit nicks from anywhere.
I sometimes think I'd hate to be the person in the corner of someone playing him, you know, like coming up with something novel to tell your player.
And he's going to do what he does, and there's not much you can do.
So you go down to the player and say there's not much you can do.
Well, I always try and call on the foundation of your game.
You mean call on God?
Call on God. Oh.
And out. 2-4.
With this third set. So if Asal does win this match, and it looks likely, we will play a third match. It's different from the pool play, whereas when you get to the last 16, Stu, oh, what a fantastic shot there.
That looked like James Willstrop with his double feint.
Wow, look at that highlight reel later. I think I saw him practicing those the other day. And
It's sort of a reverse forehand. What would you call it? It's a backhand forehand, sort of, isn't it?
Well, we know Hisham Ashur from Egypt invented the Mizuki.
Oh, is that what it's called, a Mizuki?
Well, that wasn't. I'm not sure what that was called, but maybe there's a very innovative, the Egyptian players. They're always trying new tricks and new things. And there we have it. Asal takes out the third with 11-5.
11-6, 11-4, 11-5.
So Mustafa Asal playing number 1 tonight for Egypt, winning 11-6, 11-4, 11-5 in 23 minutes, 3-love against De Wold van Niekerk to win the tie for Egypt 2-0.